Oh, we're alive right now? Okay. So, if you're alive, I'll just do the countdowns, okay? Okay. If everything is okay, I'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Tomb Raider The Angel of Darkness, pretty notorious for being the worst Tomb Raider game of all, and actually it's pretty glitchy. As you can see, the first trick, the safe crouch, if you crouch and quick save at the right time, you can clip through doors. And with this trick, we successfully entered this unused part of this level. So the next trick is that if I hop on this invisible platform and jump on the invisible wall, the level suddenly ends. So this trick is called the trigger bug. So I'll explain later because there's another trick coming out. So this is called the stealth glitch. If you enter the stealth mode while it enters the stealth mode and try to hug the wall, the animation will ignore the wall. So with the trick, we can go inside the elevator and just take the elevator to the left part of the level. So yes, this game is pretty glitchy. So this second level is over. So now onto the third level, and this level will also feature a trigger bug. So I think it's a pretty good time to explain about the trigger bug there. So trigger bug can be activated by jumping sideways towards the wall or jump on the slopes.
Mademoiselle Carvier, I have just come from
However, by doing that, game somehow thinks that we just hit all the triggers in the level, and if we activate the end level trigger with the trigger bug, we can skip all of the levels. So
he did. I never expected.
So the most used way to do a trigger bug is jump sideways towards the wall. However, that requires to be in a really precise spot, so setup is highly needed. And also in some levels, the end level trigger is bound to Lara's animation, so you cannot use trigger bug to activate the end level those triggers. So we cannot use trigger bug in every level to skip it. So that's all for the trigger bug. So now actually during this dialogue I press Alt plus F4. So what that normally does is brings up the exit game message. However, because I pressed the Alt plus 4 during this dialogue, it will come out after this dialogue ends. However, there was supposed to be a cutscene after there, but when the exit game message will pop up first, then the game will forget there was a cutscene there, so we can skip a cutscene entirely. So, however, the game will allow you to skip the cutscene normally, but this is a much faster way to skip cutscene. So
I'm not going to waste any more time here. Do you have the notebook?
I do. It's safe for
so exit game message trick is also used to skip some loading triggers or transition trigger, also skip multiple cutscenes once. So
Killed Werner.
I think you better leave, Miss Croft.
So as you can see, exit game message pops up first, and the game forgets there's a cutscene there. So we're going to use another exit game trick, and jump back twice, and jump right, then we can teleport to somewhere in the level thanks to the trigger bug. So right now we're heading to the Renet's pawn shop. Normally you will have to visit 2 more places, but however, because there's an end level trigger at the Renet's pawn shop, we don't need to visit those 2 places. We'll just use the trigger bug to end this level. So if I step 1 back, jump right, and jump left, and the level is over. The next level is Louvre Storm Drains. It is probably the biggest level in this game. It has a really big puzzle, so we're not going to do that. So next level is Louvre Galleries.
At least it's clean in here.
So this is actually one of the dangerous parts of this game, so I'm going to make a safety save here. And also I'm jumping on the stairs because it's much faster than just going up the stairs normally. So make a safety save and going to say crouch in this wall. Nice, I got first try. And then do a jump And now we're out of bounds. So normally if you go out of bounds... Oh! That was a mistake. I just hit the laser too. So normally if you go out of bounds, Lara will just fall like this. I just wanted to show that normally Lara will just fall if you go out of bounds. So, but however, thankfully this room's floor is a little bit extended to the side, so we can use that to skip all those lasers. And now we'll be heading to the next room, right there. Now this part is actually a room. It is not out of bounds, but because we skipped the loading trigger, it is not loaded in. But there is still some walls and items there, so I'm moving away from the walls, and also I just pick up the medkit that will be useful in the later fight. So now what I have to do is go down these stairs without helping any BZOQ there. Okay. Okay, that was actually kind of pretty smooth. If you get stuck on the stairs, the walls there, actually because this game has a really horrible control, it's really hard to get out. So getting out of the wall is moving away from the wall is pretty important. So now actually this level features the biggest skip in this game. So normally this level will lead up to the another 6 big levels, but after you complete those levels, you come from that door. And because I just hit that door, the game thinks that I've been through all those 6 levels, so if I go back to the starting point, I can skip all those levels and put me back to the galleries. So here are we at the next level. We skipped over multiple levels so easily. So this is the stairs that I went through without any BTQs there. We're just going up. And let's go for the best trigger box trick. Nice! It is pretty dangerous because the guard can mess you around, but lucky that I got it. So right now this is actually features the first boss fight, so we have to get the weapon here. But however, if you pick up this ammo without carrying a gun, the game will allow you to pick up the ammo again and again and again and again. So we will pick up the ammo first and then carry a gun. So, and then we're going to pick up this bandage for marathon safety reasons. And going to open up this door because this game has an ability upgrade system. So if she opens the door, she knows how to sprint right now. So the normal way to play this level is that pick up one of the items in the room and that will trigger the enemy to spawn. However, we're not going to do that and clip through that wall and jump to the last part of the level and just going to fight with the kind of a last base of the enemy. And we're going to use the medkits that we picked up at the gallery here. I think I don't need to use the bandages, so it's pretty nice, I guess. So smashing the fire button is much faster than just holding it, so I'm intensely messing the fire key. So actually this level, this level and the next level is pretty dangerous. This level is easy, but it has a fatal soft lock, so I'll talk about later. So what I just did, I tried to talk to the invisible man, but game didn't allow me to. But if I hit that transition trigger, now the game will let me talk to this guy, Ludwig.
It's a deal, Ludwig.
And the soft lock can happen in this dialogue. When the soft lock happens, one of the two guys will say the same line again and again and again. And also because you cannot get out of the dialogue, there's no way you can. You basically get a soft lock.
But it's way too gothic for me. If you uncover anything, give me first shot at it, huh?
Sure thing. Let's talk in the car.
The Strahov isn't far.
Okay, luckily we didn't get the soft lock. So this is personally the hardest level in this game, so I'm going to make a safety save here. Yeah, first I will have to do a very quick save crouch because okay, I failed once. I failed twice. Okay, I'm a little bit worried right now. Okay, I have to make it very quick because the guard can shoot me like this. If I pass these walls, it wouldn't be a lot of problems. Okay, I just passed. So nice. So right now, this room has a pretty interesting trick, and the strat for this room is this kind of developed recently. So first, I'm going to break Lara's leg, and you can do it by jumping on this tire. So as you can see, her leg is gone, and when her leg is gone, you can do this. So actually now she is walking there, but actually I'm not controlling her. So she's walking in the air and ignoring all the lasers and kind of collision and playing the level backward. So actually this is her pickup animation, and if her leg is broken, somehow she can grab the item that is really far away. So but now there is supposed to be a guard spawn up here, but because we skipped the spawn trigger because we played the level backwardly, we have to go through this fan here to hit the spawn trigger there. Now, but normally you can't get here without normal jumps. So what you do is, while you jump, if you quick save and kill low, somehow Lara get extra height. So by going up that band, we can successfully spawn the guard, and we can get the key card that is really important to finish this level. So, and also we have to deactivate some trap. So please, oh no, he didn't cooperate with us, unfortunately. Sometimes that guy drops ammo, and if that ammo is dropped outside the door, you can pick up the ammo and in the room and click through that door, and it saves a little bit of time. So everything is finished. I'm relieved that we didn't have any mistakes. Kind of some failed safe crouch there, but it is just okay. So we're going to jump on these lasers and go. And we're finished this level. Actually, one fun fact about this strat is that actually the guy you saw at the last level, Ludwig, that normally dies on this level, but we skipped her death cutscene trigger. Basically, he is not dead. We saved the Ludwig. So again, I used to safe crouch to go inside the door. And also, and in this room, normally you have to go down to the later part of this level by going inside in the pod, but that's too slow. But so we're going to use another way. So what we are going to use is the door in the opposite side of the room that you don't get a chance to open it actually. Now what we are going to do is use the safe crouch to clip through that wall in a really precise angle. By doing that, we can actually fall into the later part of the level. So like this. Let's see if I can get it first try. Okay, nice. So this is another unloaded part, so we have to go through this kind of a hallway, I should say, without any video cues. Okay, am I going? Okay, I'm going the right way. See, if I'm going the right way, it means that I'm going the right. If I'm going up the stairs, it means that I'm going the right way. So now we're going to use another walking long range pickup glitch that I just used the Straw Fortress. But first, we're going to grab this item first. That is on our way. And then jump on the stairs. Okay, I didn't get it. The way you can break Lara's leg is that when you jump on the slopes or stairs, when it is close to landing, if you press land key, Lara will put a bit of movement and then her leg is broken. Her leg is gone basically. So by using the walking long range pickup glitch, we are literally walking on the water. There is no floor there, so but she's walking on the water. So after we pick up the item, we're going to hit the cutscene trigger, and that will enable us to do a trigger bug to end this level. If we don't hit the cutscene trigger, if we do a trigger bug, actually Lara will die instantly. So let's see. Okay, got it. Okay, this run is pretty great, I think. So next 2 level we'll be playing as Curtis, the other character in this game, and this is how Curtis go down the room. And actually he has worse control than Lara. His moves so slow compared to Lara, so okay, pretty nice. More chlorine. Okay. Now actually Curtis also can clip through walls with his crouching animation. So, but we don't need frame perfect fixates. We just crouch in front of the doors and he can clip through walls. So, actually, fun fact is that this glitch is patched in the latest build. So, actually, we are using the earlier build of this game. And another fun fact is that Curtis wall clipping glitch is the only glitch that is patched in the latest build. So, so I'm going to do another walking long range pickup glitch. Hey, okay. So if I pick up the items, I have to go to the invisible band there in this invisible room. We will hit the cutscene trigger which is at the band, and going to draw trigger bar because the cutscene trigger will change the trigger bar. Cutscene trigger will change end level trigger like the left level. So okay, got it. Now yes, her leg disappears. And actually the maximum containment area is actually kind of there's not much thing to talk about. All I do is basically walk to the boss room, which is opening doors and clipping through some doors there, so it will be a little bit of silence there. So actually, the boss we're going to fight in this level is called the Protonephilim. And actually, in the plot of this game, the Protonephilim was so dangerous that the villain had to stop the experiment about him. But something got worse and he was unleashed. So let's see that creature is. And this is the boss fight. If you do 3 same thing again, that's the end of the boss fight. So actually, if you're casually playing this game, this boss fight wouldn't be much a problem. However, when you're speedrunning this boss fight is literally the worst boss fight ever, because every time the boss will spawn in 2 places. One is in front of the room, and the second place is the middle of the room. But every time if the creature spawns in the middle of the room, you lose time because he spawns much more slower. And also, normally you have to shoot him 7 times, but it's very rare, but sometimes you only have to shoot him 6 times. And if that happens, it saves roughly 10 to 15 seconds. So, this is the best one. At this. Okay, only one base left. Let's see whether I can get the good spawn and the lucky cycle, I guess. And I think I got the best spawns. And I think I will get the bad cycle too. Yeah, we can clearly see that why the villain of this game is stopped by defeated by some archaeologist. Now we're done with boss fight. And unfortunately, this is the last boss fight we do. So actually there are supposed to be 2 boss fights, and actually we skip them. So I'll explain them later. So this is aquatic research area. And it's over. And the next level is the boat of trophies, and it's water levels that somehow every game developer wants to put it in. But thankfully we're going to skip a large portion of it, and also we're going to skip the next level too. So actually we can do this with the new trick. So what we are going to do is going to one place. A fun fact is that this game has a boost physics. So I'll clip through its invisible walls, and I'll go to the outer bounds, and now she can swim in the outer bounds. So as I explained earlier, normally if you go out of bounds, I will just fall. However, if you go out of bounds and when there's a water near there, you can swim in the out of bounds. So by swimming in the out of bounds, we're going to hit the end level trigger for the next Curtis level. So because somehow they're in the same map. So as you can see in the cutscene, that was Curtis spot. So we skipped the 2 levels there. So now we're going to skip the ability upgrade there that gives us the sprint jump, but we don't need it. And going to clip through this door. Normally you have a switch there to open this door, but because we have a safe crouch, we don't need to. And also there is also a switch for this level too, which deactivates the trap in front of that stair. You can see in the right there, but we can skip it by some jumps. Let's see if I can get it. This trick is called the blade skip. This is not okay, got it. Nice. So we are done with this level. Now, this is the last level. So, accurate left is last level, and okay, nice. Now, what we're going to do in this room is that we have to pick up the 3 vials in this room. But however, just picking up normally it would take so much time. So what we're going to do is another item pickup glitch called the crouch item crouch long range pickup glitch. So let's see if I can get it. So because Zara doesn't have a pickup animation for walking towards the item when she's crouching, so you can pick up item instantly. So we grab the 2 out of 3 vials with this, and we're going to get the last vials by doing another tricks. Let's see if I can get it. This needs a precise timing. Okay, got it. So I skipped the switch that opens the trapdoor, but we can still hang on the cage and move on the precise right timing that enable me to clip through the floor and get the last vial. So now all we have to do is put the 3 vials in the right place, but however, one of the vials have to put it on the top of the room, and the switch that we just skipped also opens the way to the top. So we have to use the alternate route here. Okay, this is the bad spot, I guess, bad place. I guess this is the right place, okay. So we are going to land on this platform. Good. You need to be in a really precise spot unless you slide to the side. So we can successfully put one of the vials in the top of the room, and we're going to put the rest of the 2 vials there. Yes, actually, the most like trigger box or leg breaking glitch is actually only can be done if you go to the game options and turn off one of the processors, and actually most people will not do that. So I think some people are lacking the missing legs right here. So now because I just put those 3 vials in the right place, those mythical white liquid and come down to the water. So what that does is that before I put the 3 vials in the right place, if you go to dive into the water, Lara will die instantly because that water is boiling. But now we can go into the water, so what we're going to do is try to clip through this wall and go down in a really precise angle. That will be able to go to swim out of bounds again. Good. So actually the time will come really soon right here. So let's see if I can get it. So what I'm going to do is to swim out of bounds to go to the final boss room area. Oh, actually this is not the result that I wanted. Okay, that is actually a pretty bad angle. Okay, I'm right now. It's good. So we're going to swim across to the final boss room area that normally you're not allowed to swim. Now what we're going to do, this last boss fight actually has several phases, and the last phase is basically go to the top of the room. So what we're going to do is just go swim across to the top of the room and hit the trigger, and the level will be over. And if I'm doing right, the time will come very soon. Okay, I was not doing right, so I'll try to focus this time. Okay, time. Okay, that was the Angel of Darkness. And actually, I had to turn off the FMVs because somehow turning the FMVs crashes the game for me. So instead, I'll be just playing the ending cutscene manually. So right here, this is the ending cutscene. So while this cutscene is playing, I want to say really a huge thanks to Joraxia, Archer, Riku, Carbier, who did a really great job at routing and finding glitch at this game. They did really an awesome job. And also I want to do a really thanks to the Shotspire crew that gave me a chance to run this game. So this was my first marathon run, then actually it was pretty okay. so thanks guys for watching, guys. I wishing good luck to all of those rest of the runners there, and all the viewers have a great day.